Hey guys, JJ here. Welcome back to another video. I know it is actually a very late video. This is the trade recap for Wednesday of April 23rd. As you can see, it is midnight, 12:05 of April 24th. Um, yeah, we'll just kind of quickly go over this. High impact news today. We had CPI. Hold on. Oh, sorry, PMI. My bad. PMI, new home sales, all that stuff. I didn't even hop on the charts till like 9:30. Hopped on the charts, did my analysis. Bad or good analysis on SPX. Just didn't follow it, and good analysis on gold. But we'll talk about that. So first trade was on gold and equilibrium retracement. Price went into profits. Didn't hit EQ. Filled the base value gap and premium. Stopped me out of break even. Second was on SPX. Riskier trade had a breakup structure for value gap, inverse value gap retracement within a bearish order block. Price decided to respect the order block and continue lower. Basically, use lower time frame confluences against a high time frame order block. Risked 0.5% on this trade. All in all, not a bad day. Only lost 0.5%. Still open one more trade of the 0.5%. As of right now, I'm not really seeing any setups. Right, proactive. Didn't trade until I saw my probable setups and followed risk management. Probable setup one. Because SPX sucked. Maybe could have kept higher if I had mind on the SPX. No, let's bring this chart over here. So gold was the first trade I took, but we're just gonna go over this one first because it's a bad one. So we have a 1 hour order block right here. Just to move up the cost of liquidity sweep. Where is it? Is this a 4 hour? No, so might be a 30-minute. Hold on. Is it 1 hour? Yeah, so 1 hour order block. So yeah, we tapped into this on Monday. I didn't trade that day, so I didn't see this. And then we kind of moved around in here. On the hourly, we had some big moves down on the hourly. Oh wait a minute, I'm dumb. My bad. Wrong one. Um, move up, into the order block. Uh, 5 minute for value gap. Oh, I'm sorry. So execute on a 1 minute time frame. So what did I see here? I saw this bearish order block. I wasn't really trading against the order block per se. I'll explain it. So what happened? You know, price came down, moved into here. Trying to see what's exactly down here. Low area of accumulation or whatever, right? Sorry if I'm just kind of mumbling and then just trying to breeze through this. I'm really tired. I want to get to bed. Um, so what happened? Price, you know, we come down here, immediate moves up. Um, and then price started moving downward about an hour in the market open. So went ahead, set up equilibrium, and I was like, okay, um, I think price might go to equilibrium or whatever, right? But you know, enter me in on this fair value gap and inverse value gap where they line up. Um, and I was targeting a high within this order block, a second high, and honestly, it's on me. This is a dumb trade. Like that was my thought process behind it, but just in hindsight, I don't see how I thought that would have worked. I mean, it would have been different if I entered right here on shorts, because this was like a really good setup. Like hold on. So I hopped on the charts around 9:30, right? So it was around this area right here. Okay, what started happening, right? You know, filled this inverse value gap. Price moved up, came back down, right? Okay, let's go into higher time frames. Let's go into the higher time frame. Okay, what happened? we inversed this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, what happened? Boom, inversed it. Could have set up, I mean, this would have been a good entry for me personally. Could have set up a limit order short, stop loss at this high, and considering it's an order block, price tends to move pretty violently off of it. Let me see if I can find some previous day lows, which would have been right here. And that would have been a beautiful 4-hour trade. And I could have risked my 4% on this. That would have been a beautiful trade, but I did not enter this trade, sadly. Yeah. An even better entry would have been. So how I've always done it is if I have a fair value, or how I'm starting to do things and stuff. If I have a fair value gap that's within a inverse value gap, or vice versa, an inverse value gap that's within a fair value gap, then I'm always gonna target the inner, because if price enters one, and I mean I'm talking like lower time frame. It's like I'm talking about like this. Hold on. As you can see, let me just delete a bunch of this. Hold on. This is like way crowded. Okay. So boom, we have an inverse for value gap right here. We have a bearish for value gap right here. Okay. Me personally, yeah, good entry, better entry, and price. I mean, I've noticed it always taps into it like that. And that would have been a 4.41 R trade. Yep, above these highs. This trade was the trade of the day that I mean, I didn't get angry about it, but I was bummed out for sure. So I've never really moved my stop loss to break even, except maybe one or two other times. Like I tried the trailing stop loss thing, and most parts it did my favorite. If you saw my Instagram story, you'll see that I said I'm never moving my stop loss again. Here's why. Um, First of all, bearish trend overall. We'll talk about it. Bearish trend was like me coming into market open, or at market open, the trend was bearish right here, or in the market. Sorry, wow, it's freaking burning. Ugh. 1 hour time frame. Okay, I think there's a freaking 4 hour. Yeah, it's a 4 hour value gap. What happened? Price tapped into it. Immediate reversal off of it. Scale down to the lower time frames. Okay, we tapped into it. Immediate strong rejections, right? Um, I mean, high time for like 15-minute break of structure right here. All that stuff. I was more playing on this, the 5-minute break of structure. So I was like at the initial of this reversal. Like I'm saying, I was at the bottom of this reversal. Now, me personally, I was just targeting a fair value gap within equilibrium. So, oh, my eyes freaking like burning like crazy, dude. Hold on. Ooh, sorry. So, let's see what's going on here. Break of structure. I was actually watching price in this area, so we broke structure at 920, right? We're accumulating a little bit in this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, I go ahead and enter this trade. Stop loss below this because there is no fair value gap here, and yeah, and I made sure that it was not at the entry to this 1-minute inverse fair value gap. I'll show you in a second. Right now, actually. Okay. So we had a 1-minute inverse value gap. I made sure it wasn't gonna if price tapped into it, wasn't gonna stop me out. I did get stopped out at break even though, so we'll see what happened. You know, price moves up. I get a little bit cocky, or I'm trying to think. I think I wouldn't say cocky. I had just lost the XPX trade, and I really didn't want another red day. So in case price moved down and didn't go in my favor, I would move my stop loss to break even. So it was like right about here. I was like, oh, price is moving down. What I do, I let my emotion get to me. I got scared, right? And I'll show you what happened. Um, you know, price moved about here. What happened? Moved my stop loss to break even, and I got stopped out. Right now, here's the problem. Price, okay, continued lower, tapped into the inverse value gap. Moved up, lower, consolidated, lower, tapped into the inverse value gap. Moved up, and moved up, and would have hit TP. This was a 0.5% risk, so this I think it was $54, 56, something like that. It was the way the units are set up. So this would have been a $236 trade. I'm not trying to really think about the money aspect of it and stuff, but I mean, this would have wiped out. I mean, that's nearly 2.5%. And yesterday I lost 3%. I would have wiped out almost all of my losses on risking a freaking 0.5%. Now this was like a good trade. And then I just hopped off the charts the rest of the day. I said I might look for good other setups, but I decided not to. This is one of those things where, I tried something and market immediately corrected me. I'm like, I need to understand that I'm moving my stop loss and stuff like that. It's not something you want to do. Whether you're making the stop loss smaller or bigger, it's not something you want to do, right? Unless you had a actual price slippage or something like that, and your stop loss is not where it's supposed to be, where you initially put it, something like that. Like, yeah, I understand. I haven't had that issue, but like price is moving out. Oh no, let me move my stop loss down here. Oh, price is same. Like, that's me getting scared, right? Same thing here. Oh, price is moving down. I don't want to lose any money. Let me move it to break even. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of all I got today, guys. Let me just leave some of this stuff off my charts. Price over. How many areas of accumulation down here? Honestly, I mean, I would say this whole. I'd say this bit is accumulation area. Manipulated, filled the fill I got, right? Yeah. See, there's like 5 minute. Oh yeah, 5 minute for sure. I'm just kind of marking out some stuff for tomorrow. What we do, we invalidated or inversed this 30-minute value gap. What happened? Price filled high time frame, immediate rejection downward, kind of consolidating. I think price is probably gonna move up into this right here. 30-minute bearish, cause it looks like it's in equilibrium. Let me double check. Yes, it's in discount. So I think it's gonna move to at least this, because we're having some rejection now. But now we're filling this bullish 30-minute value gap. So I'm kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. What's going on? Well, let me just see if I can have a clue. Okay. Oh shit, this is right. Yeah. Trying to see if I can mark out cause this is a clear like reversal. I mean, gold has been making higher highs and stuff like that. So what happened? Price moved down to a. I mean, honestly, this is like, now we're out of this couple day bear market. Um, I mean, honestly, we did. I mean, we filled a fag out, but we swept a lot of liquidity. So I would go as far to call this an order block. Maybe not that candle. I'll just include this candle. Alright. I don't know. I'm just kind of. I mean, there's like almost no news.
Literally as
Oops. There's almost like no news tomorrow. I don't think. Let me see. Or today. I mean, it's freaking 12:20. Okay. Unemployment at 7:30. Don't forget. Okay. I think we'll be good. I mean, existing home sales. It didn't really do anything in the market when they came out. I'll probably trade market over. See what happens. Tomorrow. If price has not hit this order block, then I'm going to probably say shorts. I mean, I'm thinking that price is probably going to run through this, and or not run through it. I think it's going to tap into this and the order block and the area of accumulation. Like this is a 3 confluence, or freaking 3 high time frame confluence entry right here, right? Now I'm not like trying to predict and stuff or make promises, but something along the lines of blank. It's not buy side liquidity, okay. Something along the lines of blank, which is a 3 hour trade. Yeah, not bad. Trying to see what I'll go as far to call an order block. Like see, like clearly an order block. Yeah, I call this the order block. Alright, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Please go follow my Instagram, link in the description. If you have anything, leave it in the comments. I will see you guys, well actually today, but I'll just gonna say I'll see you tomorrow, for another trade recap. I'm gonna go to bed. If I go to bed now, see for like 7 hours, I'll be up like an hour before market open. Okay, that's good. Alright, well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.